So trigger warning, we're talking about fibroids and pregnancy in this video. So if you're sensitive to those type of topics, please click off, okay? So this woman left a comment. I get these messages, you guys, probably daily, of women in my live streams, in my inbox, of women that are pregnant with fibroids. And I'm so sorry that you're going through this, and it's painful because when you're pregnant with fibroids, right? You guys have to understand that the fibroids tend to grow when you're pregnant because of your higher hormone levels, right? So it's being triggered even more. And then there are some circumstances where the baby can actually be kicking the fibroid, right? It can be getting in the way of the baby being able to grow and thrive and, you know, move freely in the uterus, in the womb, right? And be able to turn over and do its thing, right? In the uterus, in the womb. So this is why when we get pregnant, we have these fibroids, right? It can present an issue. And being pregnant with fibroids is very, very, very uncomfortable, right? So I say this is this is gonna be a teaching moment for women that are wanting to get pregnant that currently have fibroids, and also women that have fibroids that are pregnant, okay? Now, I know that it's, you know, a lot of women don't find out that they have fibroids until they're pregnant due to like the multiple, ultrasounds. Some women have no clue. They go into pregnancy and then that's when they find out that they have fibroids, okay? And I'm not saying it's not your fault. You did not know. But what you can do, there are things that you can do in the meantime, right? We want to clean up some text. We can't really, really work actively, aggressively to shrink and get rid of the fibroid. But what we can do, we can actually, balance things out in there, clear out some toxicity in there. We can, reduce the inflammation so the pain is not as bad, right? And also too, so that we're providing a healthy environment for the baby and we can stop the growth of the fibroid. Okay, so that can be done when you're pregnant with fibroids, ladies. Hopefully, and also to this woman that left this comment, and thank you for leaving this comment, by the way. Okay, so that can be done with lifestyle changes, with diet changes. That can be done. If you want more information on that, I do have our Freedom from Fibroids Mastery course that includes a section on, how to stop the fibroid growth during pregnancy as well, right? Or if you want to work with me in my Detoxify Your Womb program, which I would honestly recommend if you're pregnant with fibroids and you're wanting to, like I say, provide a safer environment, then click the link in my bio, check it out. Now, for women that are wanting to get pregnant and have fibroids, listen up. I need you to take about 3 to 6 months, depending on the size of your fibroid, depending on how many, depending on the location. Take about 3 to 6 months and get your body healthy before pregnancy, before conception, okay? This is very important because you being pregnant with fibroids, this is a high-risk pregnancy. Automatically, it's automatically gonna be high risk, and there's gonna be more than likely will be a lot of problems, right? And when you're dealing with fibroids, when you're pregnant with fibroids, understand that you're coming into pregnancy already there's already hormonal imbalances. There's already a lot of toxicity in the body. It's like you're going into pregnancy in an unhealthy state. So this not only makes the pregnancy more than likely high risk, more than likely, not pleasant, but also the postpartum period as well, right? So in order for us, we have so many women that are, struggling in pregnancy, and young women, 20s, 30s, early 40s that are struggling in pregnancy, they're struggling getting pregnant, they're struggling during pregnancy with all of these symptoms, with gestational diabetes, with all of these, high blood pressure, preeclampsia, all of these things that do not need to happen, right? These are all lifestyle changes, right? When we get into pregnancy and we're in a healthy state, there is no gestational diabetes, preeclampsia, there is none of this stuff, ladies. I need you guys to stop normalizing this stuff, okay? So then afterwards, all of these issues that we go through during postpartum, all of that stuff is not normal as well. The intense hemorrhaging afterwards, right? All of these things that we've been taught, even the postpartum depression, right? The extreme depression afterwards, that none of this stuff is normal. But when you go into pregnancy already in an imbalanced state, hormonally imbalanced state, you're just adding on top of that, because pregnancy does a lot on the body. And the body has to be at its optimum level of health before getting pregnant. I don't know why women don't realize that. We're supposed to be at an optimum level of health before getting pregnant in order to have the best experience for ourselves and the baby, right? The healthiest experience for ourselves and the baby. So I want women to work towards that, getting your body at its optimum level of health as best as you can. Take 3 to 6 months, heal your body, right? Shrink and dissolve those fibroids. Get your body healthy. We have to stop being in a rush to just get pregnant in toxicity. I'm going to be honest with you. It's going to be hard for a lot of people to hear, but it's the truth. So if you're watching this and you're wanting to work with me in order to shrink and dissolve your fibroids, restore your hormonal balance, right? And clean up the toxicity in your body, and feel like you'll be more connected with your feminine essence. Because when we have fibroids and these hormonal imbalance, we are also out of balance. And actually, do inner work as well. Because when we have these reproductive health issues, we're also dealing with lots of toxicity on an energetic level. If you're wanting to do that, I want you to check out our Detoxify Your Womb program, okay? We have open spots for January 1st to start January 1st. And we're now taking deposits to reserve your spot for January 1st. Okay, if you want more information about that, click the link in my bio. But listen, you got to get your body healthy, right? When we have fibroids, the body's not healthy. This is a full body issue, all right? These babies coming in deserve better. They deserve to thrive in a healthy space, all right?